Norda bringing that heat with the update to the 001. We're talking about the 001A updated foam, but does an update to the foam mean that this deserves a spot in your shoe rotation? Let's find out in today's full review. Welcome back to the channel. I am Cody with the Shoe Room with Cody, and today we got ourselves a good one. We are talking about the Norda 001A. This is the newest version of the 001. I've had this shoe for a little while now, put about 33, 34 miles into the shoe, and I definitely have a lot to say. In this video, I'm going to cover the fit, the good, the bad, and the verdict. Should you buy this shoe? Yeah, this shoe right here. Now, before I dive into all this goodness, I do need to point out one thing. Norda did send me the shoe for a review, but they have no idea what I'm going to say in this video, and they have no control over any of the content that I make on this product or any of their products. I also have a big favor to ask you all. Hit the like button and smash the subscribe button. You know you want to. Costs you absolutely nothing, but it definitely helps the channel. Now let's sit back, relax, and let's talk about the Norda 001A. To kick this video off, I'm going to talk about the fit, and for me personally, I have to go a half size up in all of Norda's. I have had pretty much every one of their shoe, I go a half size up and it works really nicely. So for me, this is a size 10 and it works really nice. Almost in all other shoes, in all brands, I am a size 9.5, not Norda. Now Norda does advise you to go up that half size, and I'm glad they do, and I'm glad they recommended it to me because once I went up half size, perfect, no issues at all. My toe fits exactly where I want it to be, which is really important because, as I always mention, if your length of the shoe is not on target and your toe is too close here, you're gonna kick a rock and you could potentially break your toe and really just kind of ruin your trail season. Happy to report again, no issue at all with the length with the advice they gave me of going up to a 10. The width. Again, no issues at all. This is a shoe that I feel like with the Dyneema upper, it breaks into my foot the longer I run into it. So again, at first it feels a little stiff, but once I keep getting the miles in, it fits really nicely, and it definitely accommodated my widest foot. Again, I don't have a wide foot, I have a widest foot. No issues there. And then the last thing, the toe box volume, no issues. Again, enough volume where I'm not getting any rubbing here. Again, as I always point out, if you get rubbing here, you're gonna get blisters on the top of your toes, and that's not fun. You don't want to get a blister on top of your toes. I was a little worried because they have this like a little extra material, but happy to report again, none of the materials caused any blistering, and the fit for me, again, once I went up half a size, was on point. So again, definitely go up that half size, follow the instructions they give you. They're not lying, and I don't think you're gonna have an issue. Now, because I'm a positive guy, I'm going to start with the positives, and honestly, there's a lot I like about this shoe. So full disclosure, I really enjoyed the 001. I had two 001s and I put a ton of miles in. I actually did the original OG, I did my first 50K, and so it holds a special place in my heart. So when Norda said, hey, we're rolling out a similar 001, but we're gonna update the foam, my ears perked up and I was like, yes, let me jump in that one because I'm super excited. And the number one thing for me has to be this foam. It is so comfortable. It is really nice underfoot. It is like a TPEE foam, really nice. It's an updated foam. It's a similar foam you're gonna get in the 005, which I am all for. One of the nice things about this shoe, the A versus the OG one, doesn't take a break-in period. So the previous version, it took a while for the shoe and the foam to break into me. Not the case here. So again, this updated foam, which is really nice. I really, really enjoyed the foam. Not only is it more comfortable in my opinion, and a little bit more responsive, it also has no break-in period. So again, really nice for that. The other thing I want to add too is the stack is not extremely high. You're not looking at like a huge stack shoe. It's, I believe, 26 and 21, giving you a 5mm drop shoe. But that doesn't cause any issues for me out on the trail. So again, even though it's lower to the ground, not a high stack, the foam is so responsive and it's so comfortable, but it also can handle all those like gnarly trails I get. So again, I live out on the East Coast, so I'm gonna have a mixture of everything, and I personally love this shoe on some more technical terrain. Not maybe the most gnarliest of trails, but pretty technical trails I've taken this out on, and it just gets the job done. I got a great lockdown in this shoe, no issues there. Again, the foam is fantastic, lockdown is great. The longer I run in this shoe, I will say, and you don't need a break-in period anymore for the foam, but the upper does. But once it breaks into your foam, your foot, and it kind of like molds to it, It's really nice. Really like the tongue. Again, nothing too crazy about it, but it is gusseted, great lockdown. Also really happy with the Vibram outsole. It's just, whenever I see Vibram outsole, it's just money gets the job done. I've used this on a lot of different, I've done road to trail, perfect. I've used this on a buffed out trail, gets the job done. I've used it on buffed out, grassy fields, technical terrain, and it just gets the job done. Everything I throw at it, it just knocks it out of the park, and I feel really comfortable just bombing it on trails, and just, it feels good underfoot. I also could feel really fast in this shoe. So again, this doesn't have any crazy rolling technology, but for me and the paces I'm doing out on the trails, it gets the job done. It has no plate in it, it has none of that, but the foam is nice, and I just feel springy. So again, really enjoy that. And again, I think this is just a do-it-all kind of trail shoe. This is also a shoe, yes, you're gonna pay a little money, but man, might be one of the most durable shoes that I've ever worn. You're gonna get hundreds and hundreds of miles into the shoe. This Dyneema upper, if you know anything about it, you're gonna need like special scissors to cut this. This isn't something you're just cutting naturally. You're gonna just run on a rock and let it rip. This is like, this thing is built like a tank, and again, that makes up for the money. So if you're gonna be spending a lot of money, I wanna make sure I'm getting a ton of miles in it, and that's kind of the give and take. It's expensive, but you get a crap ton of miles in. So again, really the 001 OG I really liked, and I feel like the updated foam just makes it a little bit better. With the good, you do know there has to be some bad, and honestly there's two. The first one, yes, you get a ton of miles in it, and I think it's worth it. I do have to point out, this thing is expensive. You're looking at, I think, $295 for US dollars. That's just a lot of money. Again, do you get the miles? Yes, absolutely. But is it also really expensive? Yes, and I'm gonna always call a brand out. Anytime you're over 200 miles, I do gotta call that out and say, that's just an expensive shoe. Because I really like this shoe, and I think a lot of people could like the shoe, but not everybody has $200, or sorry, $300 to drop on a shoe. So again, that's my only really huge gripe. The other one, while it didn't cause any issues for me personally, I love a heel counter. There's nothing here. I said this about the 001, the OG version, and I'm carrying it over to the 001A. Again, it doesn't cause any issues because I do get a great lockdown, but I like a heel counter. Just give me a little bit more stout. I know you get that in the 002. I get it. But this one, your do-it-all, your do-it-all trail shoe, I want a little bit more here. That's like my biggest real gripe. Minus the price tag, which is expensive. This is the other gripe. I just need a little bit more. Again, I get a great lockdown, but I'm just, when I'm out on the trails and the more technical terrain I want, I like to feel a little bit more secure. Again, I haven't rolled any of my ankles here. It is a stable shoe. I just want a little bit more. I'm not asking a lot, Norda. I'm not. I just want a little bit more. And I know a lot of you all hit me in the DMs. Hey, did the heel counter change? Sadly, it didn't. And I think the people that had issues previously, gonna have issues again. You heard the good, you heard the bad, and now you want my verdict. Should you buy the shoe? And honestly, if you got that cheddar and you are looking for a shoe to get 600, 700, maybe even 800 plus miles in the shoe, buy this shoe. This shoe can tackle almost everything. I really like it. This is a very durable shoe, and I think you're going to get your money's worth. The upper is indestructible. The foam is fantastic. The outsole is just like, again, Vibram outsole just holds up. This shoe is made like a tank, and it runs really nice. It's a fantastic shoe that's also a tank durable. It is also $295, so I completely understand it. So if you're a runner that's pinching those pennies, doesn't want to drop that, maybe try to find the 001, the OG version, or, you know, again, save that money. I do think there are other trail shoes out there that are a little bit cheaper that, yes, are just as fantastic, but again, they might not be as durable. So you might save some money, but you might have to buy multiple shoes. It's really the durability that makes this a buy for me. So again, 34-ish miles into the shoe, and this is definitely a buy. You heard the good, you heard the bad, and you heard my verdict. Now I want to hear from you. Have you tried the Norda 001A? Did you like it? Did you love it? Hey, be honest with me. Did you hate it? Drop a comment down below. What else can I answer about the shoe to help you figure out, is this the right one for you? Again, drop the comment down below. I appreciate all the support you have shown me. This channel has grown because of y'all. So again, hit the like button, smash the subscribe button, and until next time, I'll see you all out on the run. Thanks for checking out this latest review. Don't forget, hit the like button, smash the subscribe button, and check out some of the other rad content that I've dropped out on the channel.